the knee is in front of the hip, there is no entry. This is the thing, okay? We have to beat the knee. What you need to be looking at is you need to be looking at aggressively attacking the knee slice, okay? If the person is worried about the knee slice, they're going to have issues defending the leg here, okay? So if they're too worried about the knee bar, or the entry to the leg lock position, chances are you're going to be able to hit the knee slice, okay? It's when they have to aggressively defend the knee slice and worry too much about the pass that this starts to open up. So for instance, if I'm just coming in, I'm aggressively attacking this pass here. Once the knee has dropped down, now I have the entry, okay? So all I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the leg backwards, and I'm going to scissor in the leg here, okay? Let's get everyone to come around this side, actually, as well. Actually, no fucking routine. There we go. So, my leg is going from the outside to the inside. So anytime I'm in this position, like half guard or reverse type, so anytime I have my outside leg going to the inside, I have the opportunity to step back over and basically create like a loop or a circle around his leg here, okay? Again, the scissoring action is key, because if I sit back here and there's no scissor and there's no pressure, he can just hip escape away and he can pull that knee through, okay? There has to be a tight pressure here so he can't withdraw the leg, okay? With pretty much all these positions, it's going to revolve around me dominating control above the knee, okay? If I lose the knee in any of these positions, I lose the leg, right? I lose the leg for any kind of functional use, okay? So, coming through, I'm stepping over, and I'm slicing. Again, the better you get at this, the faster it's going to be, and the less of a kind of a really big movement. You're looking to be efficient with this. It should just be a very quick step over and scissor, okay? The next thing is, a mistake a lot of people make is they scissor here, and there's a gap here, okay? Now, it's hard for him to withdraw his leg, but if you look at this as like, there's no connection here in this kind of circuit, so he can straighten this leg, and we lose it through here, okay? Even though we're not kind of looking at a solid connection here, we need a connection. My inside of my knee needs to be touching the inside of my ankle, okay? Even with the tight scissor, like I say, if there's no connection here, there's a gap. Any kind of gap, you can withdraw the leg, okay? So I need to create like a tight circle or connection around this leg. So this cannot go down and through the gap, and he cannot withdraw here, okay? Once we have that connection, again, there's no real rush from this position, okay? We're going to look at sitting back and controlling this leg with the inside Sankaku. I can go forwards and roll to the inside Sankaku. I can change the orientation of my body into a knee bar. I can change it into an outside heel hook as well, okay? But unless I make this initial connection with the leg, none of this is going to work, okay? So this is the most important thing, is getting this unfucking believable. You might as well not bother.
No, we're here.
All right, good. So, unless you make this initial connection, this isn't going to work. So all I want you to do is I want you to get to this position where you're sat on the hip here.
You start from the side?
Yeah, Dracula, what's the question?
Can you tell us the meaning of that tune?
It's a unicorn to cool.
Oh.
Okay, so again, knee slicing through, the leg drops, okay? So I'm kicking the leg back. Again, I don't want to go too far. The more space I create, the easier it is for him to escape the position. So I'm coming over, just as it goes past, it scissors in tight here, okay? Left knee going forwards, right leg going backwards and creating this scissoring action here. There is a connection between both of my legs. There is never a gap here, okay? So we stop and we sit in this position. Does that make sense, guys?
Ed, why do you not triangle then?
Because again, if you triangle, it limits the options in as well. If we start looking at turning around for the knee bar, once you've triangled off, this is tight. So I can't change the orientation. If I'm here and I want to switch to the knee bar here, it's very easy for me to switch and change the orientation to the knee bar, okay? So it just makes the transition quicker. Any other questions? Okay, let's go.